Hello, scholars and family. So today we had an ELA Zoom call just as a check-in because I did give late notice. I did create this quick presentation just to kind of discuss what was discussed on the call today. So first thing first, I did want to give some ELA superstar shout outs. For perseverance, we have Julian Cinto from his Scarville's class. He makes sure that he does assignments over and over until he gets his desired grade. So that perseverance, that not giving up in reading is definitely something we want to make sure we're still doing as scholars. Most assignments completed so far are Haven Moore and Cedric Whitted, so shout out to them as well. Highest scores are Muna, Dontavius, Kyrie, Nyla, Jada, and Natalia D. So make sure you guys are pushing to not just complete the work, but to also score high. Last week, we started our weekly fluency challenges, and top place last week was Haven Moore with 132 words. So just a reminder, our fluency challenges, all you have to do is find an adult to listen to you read. You press the timer to start for 1 minute. Remember, I always include a timer for you. You'll have 1 minute to read as much as you can correctly. And when you're done, you just count up the amount of words you have correct. The best assignment last week was the Sharks quiz. So it was our first quick quiz that we had. It was recommended by Kyrie McGee from Mr. Lily's class. Keep in mind, you guys can always make recommendations on the site for what you want to read next. And that was the quiz that we had the most proficiency on last week. And the best class last week was Mr. Lilly, simply because he had a lot of scholars who were getting on and completing their work with excellency. So make sure that you're logging on every day and completing your reading so you can land your name on the ELA Superstar Shoutouts. This week's assignments, these are all of the assignments due by Friday. iReady. So you just make sure that you log on and complete one lesson. If you're unable to log on, just make sure you reach out to me and let me know. Matthew Henson is a reading that we had last week. We didn't do as well on there as I know we can, so I gave you a second chance to log on. Take your time, read carefully, and do the best you can. Fluency challenge number 2. We have one quick quiz on main idea. We have a reading about character traits. And then you have one assessment, spilling the beans about chocolate and vanilla, which is based on comparing and contrasting that we kind of discussed and worked on last week on the site as well. Also keep in mind, every Monday, your virtual field trip assignment is due as well. We started virtual field trip Fridays last Friday where we went to Sequest and we met a Pacific giant octopus. And we also met a tarantula as well and some other creepy crawlers. So it was a very cool virtual field trip. If you want to go back and kind of have that experience, always feel free to do so. Now, this week I'm starting something new called Top Scholar in ELA. In order to be the top scholar, you must complete each assignment besides iReady. I cannot force you to do iReady, and I didn't want to make it mandatory if everybody did not have access. If you have access, it is great practice, but if you do not, it will not be counted against you. So please make sure that you or your parent let me know if iReady is not working for you. You must pass each assignment with a 60% or higher. You can have up to 2 retakes. So what that means is that you can submit an assignment up to 3 times, and I'm going to take your highest score. So if it takes you 3 times to get a 60% or higher, that's fine. I will still count that as passing. And then on the Matthew Benson Take 2 assignment, make sure that you get 100%. You can take it as many times as you would like, but I'm really aiming for us to kind of take our time and do much better than last week on the Matthew Benson reading. If you are the top scholar, you will be announced on Monday. I will announce you on Dojo. I will also give your name to Mr. Jowers as well, so he can stay up to our scholars that are going above and beyond during this time. If you are the top scholar, you will be open to receive one of these 3 gifts via the mail. I will order it on Amazon, get your address from your parent or guardian if you are the top scholar, and this will be sent to you. via Amazon. So the first thing you have is this little coloring tablet. Then you have light up gloves, and then you have a flying ball, all of which is super cool. So please make sure that you're getting your work done. I would love to give this to any scholar who is really motivating themselves to complete things on time and doing their best. So again, if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to me via Dojo. I gave out my number during the Zoom call today. Parents, if you would like my contact information as well, always feel free to reach out to me. And I hope you guys have a great week. Make sure you're getting your work done so you can become the top scholar in ELA. Thank you guys for listening and have an awesome day.